Darkness and light are both of one nature. See, darkness is actually referring to chaos, spiritual chaos, energies in the world that are chaotic, because we live in a spiritual world, aka the internal world that is there, but you can't smell it, taste it, touch it, hear it, or see it. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about spiritual. So when we're talking about darkness and light, we're not talking about actual light is in the physical light or darkness is in the physical darkness. We're talking about spiritual light and spiritual darkness. So they are of one nature, okay? Darkness means disorder, light means order. They are of one nature. They are exactly the same by nature. And they differentiate only in seeming. So in our minds, aka our souls, we talk about, healing the world and transforming the disorder, the darkness, into light, into order. This being our purpose. So it only seems different, the disorder and the order. For each arose from the source of the all. So they come from the same nature. They are the same they're the same by nature. They are different only by how they seem. In other words, how they appear, how they are to be experienced by us, the souls. Now, darkness, as I said earlier, it is disorder. So again, we live in a spiritual world. You have all kinds of stuff going on. You have predictions and synchronicities and energies and emotions and willpower and all this stuff. Senses, thoughts, and lots of interesting spiritual things, because perception is not physical. So, in other words, the physical world is for experiencing, the spiritual world is for experiencing, and it is the experiencer. So, our purpose in being is to create order out of disorder. Whether things are perfectly good in the world around you or bad, in other words, if you're right on top of it as a community of people or individually, or if you have a lot to work on in the world spiritually when the energies are unfair, what happens is it comes down to the same truth. It's still about creating order from the disorder wherever disorder arises. So transmuting the bad energies that are of chaos and unstructured into structured energies where everything goes where it belongs is the actual nature of our purpose in being, in our life. Order can manifest in a variety of ways. It can be perfect peace, it can be love, it can be um, justice. So it's not only about perfect tranquility and calmness, because if somebody transgresses against you, order would be having them being punished in spirituality. So that's a little final note that I wanted to make. Um, Thank you for watching, guys. If you don't understand what I said so far, I guess the message is that there is a spiritual world where things are happening. You can say it's like spiritual warfare. And we are here to upkeep it and make peace and order, rather, where it needs to be.